Hey there, and welcome back to another episode of Sons of the Forest. It's your pal Filthy with you once more. We've got a good one planned for us today. If you saw the last episode, we built a sweet guard tower to protect ourselves while the forge is working. But I'm not a fan of the fact that I was being attacked. I was expecting to be attacked, but what I mean is I wasn't a fan of the fact that my tower became kind of useless once the monsters got here. Like, that once they were up against the wall, once they were attacking, it was hard for me to stop them. I literally had to climb down, and then as you saw, I got attacked. It was a whole to-do. So with that said, I'm gonna destroy this, and I'm literally gonna take the top layer off and make it basically a wide structure instead of tall, with the hope being that way, as they can attack me, I can still get a clear shot while still having a decent amount of wall and what have you in for protection, rather. Okay, so I don't really want to disassemble all of this, so what I'm going to do is take the American approach, if you will. Ow. What? This is taking a lot more than I thought it would to explode. There we go. Oh my goodness, it's still... okay. Okay. And there we have it. So this is all taken care of. There's sticks, there's wire, there's all sorts of stuff. And I am now realizing that I'm now going to have to collect all of this stuff again, so that might not have been my best approach. But, yeah, let me clean this up. Well, now that that's done, the next thing we'll have to do is, in theory, I can clean up all these rocks, but I think I'm actually going to put my base kind of up against this rock, or my defensive tower up against this rock here, because I feel like that will create a layer of protection. So basically, we're going to do the same idea. It's just going to be a basic Betty square, or in this case, a rectangle, but it should look okay. Oh god, this game is so buggy. I accidentally placed a log down, and now it sees it as a pivot point, but I can't actually pull it up. So that's a thing. Not really sure how to get around that. I guess just move further over? We'll figure it out, I guess. So the floor is down now. Well, not the floor, but the base structure. So it's probably going to be too big, but my thought process is I can put I'm going to have it the same idea where there's a door on the back here, and then basically we'll come in, and then I was thinking, just like the tower, that we'll have storage kind of on the back end, and then a wall, and this will be kind of where I can defend myself from, and make this basically just a covered porch, basically, but with a bit more, like, macho-ness, I guess. Okay, so we're still putting the floor down, but I wanted to bring you back in to kind of talk about what the plan for this is. I'm copying essentially the same idea as my tower in the design, in that, like, the back area will be for storage, and then, in front will be for defending. So as I'm putting the floor in, basically, my thought is I'm going to put a wall separating the stone section and the wood section, and then in the stone section will be like half walls, so I can defend out, but they still can't hit me, kind of deal. And it will all make sense. I just wanted to explain what was happening. Kelvin, could you... You're lucky. You heard me talking about you, so you started moving, jerk. Okay, so as you can see, we put some beams up and stuff. So the next thing that we're going to do is I need a half log. And again, I'm using log hack because why not? Why can't I cut it? There we go. I almost thought I couldn't cut it. No, give me that. Okay, so we're going to prop all of these up. No, that's the wrong direction. Everyone knows that there's only one direction. Okay, so next we're going to fill in the rest of this, like, front balcony porch situation. What I'm going to try and do is I will do... Here, why don't I just demonstrate instead of trying to describe? I'm going to put 3 up and then 2 levels this way. And I've noticed, it doesn't become a complete wall, but I noticed that looks kind of cool to me. But I did mess up, because you gotta put the posts up first. Okay, so I've got the porch started. Small change of plans. We're going 2 wide because 2 up, excuse me, because 3 just was too tall. And I wanted to show this off. This is a way that I've designed walls that I thought looked kind of cool. Basically, you go 1 full layer and then 2 on the right, 2 on the left, leaving a gap. And then, yeah, I'm going to do that the rest of these walls, and we'll move on to the back part in a second here. And the dramatic reveal, that's what it looks like. Here, let's head out so you can get a better angle on it. I think that looks pretty good, and again, you're getting like a full view from there, so like as they attack, I've got essentially 180 degrees of coverage now, which was much better. And again, my hope is that the walls will protect me from like the stronger attacks from like the fingers and stuff, but I'm also going to be putting electric fencing as like an extra barrier and probably spikes and stuff as well. So the next thing that we're going to do is I'm going to take that big old pile of rocks there and I'm going to fill in the wall here, and I'll see you in a second. Okay, I was about to go sleep and save, but I'd like to address how cool this base looks. Like, obviously I'm biased, but the friggin' power poles, the fact that I've made a garage, a whole, like, bungalow for Kelvin and Virginia. This place is coming together, and yeah, you know, there's probably some more buildings and stuff that I'm going to want to put together, but we'll see where the universe takes us. Okay, so the next thing that we need to do is put a roof on here, and originally what I had wanted to do was put like a triangular piece in the middle and have it gradually go down. But that didn't work. This is actually the second time I've attempted this. I started to build it, and then I kind of screwed myself over, and it was a whole thing. But regardless, what we're going to do is some kind of more than flat roof just at the moment. I'm not sure what it is, so we'll see how she takes shape. Most of the roof is done. It ended up being pretty basic, Betty. I couldn't conceptualize a roof that wasn't requiring like a lot more effort than I was prepared to give the game. So next what we're going to do is I'm going to put all the like planks on here, and again I'm going to leave an opening on this one because I want to be able to fall down into the like front area, and over on this end I will put the logs that are missing. That's embarrassing. And then over on this end I will build a rope coming back out basically. So yeah, I'll see you in a second. Alright, that stage is done. As you can see, we've got chunks, but we've also got a rope out of here if I can get it lined up. Okay, this might be a bit of a problem. It was being a bit of a pain in the tuchus to use. And then we can literally just fall right in. I'm going to put an actual wall here. I just, after I had some issues trying to build the roof in my first attempt, I didn't save this part, so let me do that quickly. Alright, now that the door is done, as you can see, we have Kelvin and Virginia both being doofusi, I'm not sure what the plural is, but they're being that. So the next thing that we're going to do is, as I was saying, I want to put electric fences along like the outside. I'm probably going to come away from the building a little bit just as like a... Basically, I want to create like a couple layers of defense as opposed to just this wall. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab some sticks and kind of come probably about here. Like I'll start at the wall and then come about this way and wall this off with more sticks and stuff. This is a new one for me. It won't let me turn this particular stick into a fence, so I guess I have to kind of jerry-rig this. This is less than ideal. What? Here, I'll try and pull it out again, I guess. And will it work now? No, it's something about this spot, I guess. Oh. Oh, panic. There. No.
No, I'm panicking.
Okay, we got this. There we go. Good enough. And before anything goes wrong, let's go ahead and put the rocks on these, so we know they're not going anywhere. I guess I'm not putting rocks on that one. Oh, this game and its bugs. Like, I've said it to my wife, and I feel like I've said it in these videos before, but I wish that when something doesn't work, it would explain why it's not working. Like, if you're going to tell me, you know, if I'm trying to place, like, a log or something like that, and it's just flashing red at me, it would be cool if there was, like, an information bubble, like, oh, the ground is uneven, or there's something in the way, or whatever. Like, literally anything to indicate what exactly the problem is, as opposed to just, by the way, there's a problem. Okay, just 3 more. There we go. And obviously I'm going to need more sticks, but the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to go save, because I've made a lot of progress, and if I have to restart again, there's a very real chance that Kelvin is getting spear in the face. I'm stupid. I have tarps and sticks. I can literally save right here. There's no need for me to go all the way back to the base. So now that that's saved, we'll finish putting all the sticks here, and then I'm going to electrify it, and I think even more than this layer, I'm also going to be putting some traps on this side of the wall, or on this side of the electric fence, I guess is more accurate. The idea being, by the time they get to me, they should be either dead or mostly dead. Alright, the fence is most of the way electrified, but as we know from the previous update, we need a solar panel to do that. So what I was thinking is, I might even put it on this rock here if I can, and then, no, you know what, we'll put it right on the roof here. Might as well make use of the space that we have. Oh, I'm missing a plank. That's awkward. Yeah, so we'll put a couple solar panels on the roof here just to make sure that it stays powered up, and yeah, you know, we'll do that and see where life takes us. We've got friends. You are being rude. Everyone's being rude. No mercy for you, large man. Okay, so I guess they're just scouts. Like, they didn't really. They went right for my base, actually. So let's hurry up and get this electrified. So you know how I was saying before that I wish the game would explain what exactly the problem is? I'm having just a terrible time getting the fence to actually electrify, so we're going to reset the save here. Okay, so we're back to where we were. Virginia's trying to get her steps in, I guess, so she's just been running against this wall for a while here. So, again, I will wire it up, and again, we need solar panels, but I think I need to rethink the strategy here. So basically what I had attempted to do was I tried to use the support beams here to get the power down, but I find when you're creating these triangular shapes, it doesn't quite work properly. So I think what I'm going to do, as much as I'm reluctant to do so, is I think I might even... no, I can't put it on that side. What I might do is put the solar panels here and then try along here and then down into the fence this way. So we'll see. But before we go any further, let's save, because we don't want to do that again. Oh my butt cheeks. I was not expecting that when I started recording. Okay, yeah, I didn't even get to the wires. Those people we saw jump out at us before came back because we just repeated the saving process. Alright, I'm going to do this, and hopefully we can get it wired up without losing our minds again. You know, I might be one of the stupidest people alive. Why don't I just put the solar panel on the ground? behind the fence. Exactly like I have it over by the forge. That's very unfortunate that I wasn't smart enough to think of that. Can I place it a little bit further back? Let's see. Okay, that might be a little too far back. I'm not OCD at all. All right, that part of the process is done, and I'd like to say it looks pretty clean. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to put some traps down out front. Again, we're just trying to create, like, essentially a layer of, or layers of defense as opposed to just one singular layer. And I thought that's the wrong button. I thought the Bone Maker traps were pretty cool, but this Fly Swatter trap is so much more effective in that it literally like turns them to pieces, I guess is the best way to describe it. You'll see when the time comes. All right, all of those are down. Kelvin is also trying to get the steps. And what is with this wall here, you two? Like, figure it out, please. Yeah, I'll probably add 1 or 2 more traps. And then I think I'm also going to, like, put some... No, I don't know if I want to put spikes here. That seems probably more dangerous for me than it is for them. So, yeah, let's just put a couple more traps out front. Again, that's the wrong button. We'll put... no, I don't want a hokey pokey. That seems... I don't want the chair either. What trap am I looking for? I don't even know. Oh, God. You can't really see them, but the traps are, in fact, there. Where did it go? Oh, that's awkward. There it is. Oh, they blend in with the grass. So next, we're going to put up some storage in this back area here. Again, like, this is a lot more storage than I probably need. But, you know what? At the end of the day, I liked the idea of having, like, this 360 coverage here. So that's why I built it this way, so might as well make use of the space back here. So I just learned that if you're going to be cheating and using instant book build, you can't cheat in a different way. And by that, I mean, in a previous video, I showed you how I managed to get, like, shelves to blend into one another, and I just learned that you can't do that if the image is or if the item is already there. Like, it glitches out quite a bit. As you can see, it's a little bit more forgiving if you use ghost images, but that's not lined up properly. So yeah, we're going to try and line this hall, and if you don't see any shelves by the time I bring you back in, there's a very real chance that I lost my mind. Yeah, I'm definitely going to lose my mind. For no reason at all, this won't let me go against the wall here. I can't go against this wall either. So for right now, we're going to say nuts to the storage because it was mostly aesthetic, and I feel like if I don't move on to the next stage, then there's a very real chance that I stop playing this game, probably forever. So the next thing that we're going to do is, I think at this point, we're just going to ignore all of the crap that I left there, as I think I'm going to upgrade something. I would like to upgrade the modern axe. Why not? I'm going to need Soulophyte ore, but I believe I should still have some in my inventory. Now you go there, and then I put all the... Oh, you bugger. No, Virginia, I'm not in the mood. Not in the mood right now. So, if you flash back to the beginning of the video, when I blew all this up, I made the comment, oh, I'm going to have to tidy all of this. And I didn't. And there was Soulophyte ore on the ground, and I now don't have enough to use the forge. So all that to say, this has turned into a... forgive my bad language, but it's turned into a poop show. So I'm going to call it here, and thank you so much for joining me. Go ahead and like and subscribe and all that fun stuff, and I'll catch you on the flip side. Bye.